Hello, hello! We are off to Vancouver. We're mainly going because I wanted to see the Jonas Brothers. I love the Jonas Brothers. This will be my 4th time seeing them. Fun fact. Their concerts are always a good time if you've never been to a Jonas Brothers show. They're very, very fun. I almost didn't get tickets for this just because I'm trying to be like conscious of saving my money, and I did go to the Eras tour last December in Vancouver, but then last minute, right before tickets went on sale, I was like, I have to go. Obviously, I have to go. So I got the tickets and I'm really excited. We have no like solid plans, but I'm gonna bring you along with me. I think we might hit up the aquarium in Stanley Park one day. Gonna eat all the sushi and seafood possible because we love seafood and we're in Vancouver, so it goes pretty hand in hand. But yeah, it should be lots of fun. So I'm very excited. Let's go to Vancouver. Once we checked into our Airbnb, we made our way down to Kitts Beach where we had dinner at the Boathouse. The Boathouse is a seafood restaurant, which is a part of the Oceanwise program, which is a conservation program that identifies and promotes sustainable seafood choices. It was delicious. I got this very fancy cocktail that is smoky and delicious. And I forgot to film our meal, but I did get a shot of our dessert, which was a matcha creme brulee. It was so good. And then as we left, we could see a beautiful sunset here on the beach, which was just gorgeous. And after that, we wondered what we should do. And we ended up finding a pub downtown Vancouver that was doing free trivia. So we decided to go check it out. Alix and I are doing trivia. And we're not far off from the lead. Because we're so smart. We are smart. We're just smarties. I would not have guessed that. I don't know if I'm 100% on the name, but it's very close. Okay. Yeah. I trust you. Ronaldo, the rooster. Write it down. Okay. Next morning, we went to the Liberty Cafe recommended by our host, and it was really, really delicious. I got this little breakfast sandwich and we got some drinks. After, we were staying just off Main Street, so it was a thrifting area. So we went into all the different thrift shops and checked out all the cute things like these sardine clips. Absolutely incredible. Wait. I ended up getting these pants, but spoiler alert, I spilt on them on the way home and now they have a stain. After shopping, it was time to get ready for the Jonas Brothers. Now this is where it gets a little devastating. A quick Google has taught me that concert music also can get copyrighted. So I unfortunately can't play the clips, but once we got to the show, something very cool happened where we were sitting. Frankie Jonas, which for those who don't know, is the Jonas Brothers' little brother, got up and started singing right in front of us. And he was covering Yellow by Coldplay. I would have muted this anyway because all you can hear is me scream, which isn't great. But it was just such a cool thing that he came literally, like I could have reached out and touched him. And he was so good. Boys Like Girls opened, which my friend Alix was very excited about. And after that, it was time for the Jonas Brothers. My love for the Jonas Brothers does go back to 2006. The shirt I'm actually wearing to the show here was from their 2009 Burning Up World Tour. I actually found them on MySpace, which sounds so wild to say. And then it wasn't super long after that they eventually ended up on Disney, and then they blew up into the world. But I remember when their album It's About Time came out, I wanted so badly to buy it, but they were so small. It was a debut and my music store didn't carry it. So I was sad about that. But that was the origin story, and I've loved them ever since. And it's so cool that they're back together and doing music now, and their shows are always so good. This concert was incredible. I'm curious if there's any bands out there that you really like too. So if you do and you have a similar feeling and vibe to them as I do for the Jonas Brothers, let me know. Share below. The Jonas Brothers have been doing a thing this tour where almost every show they've been bringing out a special guest. So we were so curious who ours was going to be and if we were going to get one. and it ended up being MGK, which was really, really cool and not at all what we expected. So we were pretty shocked. But the show's kind of coming to an end here, but it was the best time. I'm still thinking about the concert in this very moment. Let's go to the aquarium.
They're going to step out in just a second. You're going to see a lot of different ray types that we're going to be feeding these animals.
After we were done at the aquarium, we ended up walking around Stanley Park, which was just beautiful. It was hotter than we thought it was going to be out, but it's just lots of beautiful flowers and trees and nature. So we went exploring through some of their gardens. And if you didn't know, one cool thing about Vancouver is that their trees are huge and the trunks are huge and they're incredibly tall. The video's not doing it justice, but they're just incredible and so gorgeous to look at.
They're so pretty. They're so pretty.
After that, we ended up having dinner at Ain and Chi. It is a Vietnamese restaurant and it's a family-owned business. Their story is very cool and oh my gosh, the food was incredible. Hands down the best Vietnamese food I've ever had. After that, it was our last night. So we actually met up with an old friend of ours and we went to a bar called Arcana. It was an occult-themed bar. So everything was kind of spooky vibes, which was perfect for fall. Most of the drinks were named after tarot cards as well. And then you got one with the drink you ordered, which was cool. Our friend got a drink that came in a safe and you had to pour it in, which was just so cool. I got a drink that was called Wheel of Fortune, and you spun. The first spin was your alcohol, your spirit that was going in, and then the second was what type of cocktail it was going to be, and then the bartender just made something. So it was just so cool and such a perfect way to end our trip and send us off. If you like spooky themed or any fun bars, I would highly recommend this one. And after that, we were heading home. It was a great trip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.